Alrighty, guys, welcome to the Mighty Fairs episode today of Season 1, Episode 2. In today's video, our goals today is to gather resources when we need, build the outside of our house, and then after this, we'll get into the house itself. Let's go. Alright, as you can see in today's episode, we are going to gather resources, so let's plant these saplings and let's get this show on the road. So the biggest problem is that I'm facing is I have to plant these trees, find the bone marrow, and get these trees grown and then chop them all down. So this is the best way that I found to gather resources. I had a hard time finding a dark forest biome, especially without elytra wings. So yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. And throughout this, guys, I'm gonna do story time. I'm gonna tell a good, funny story about my family, or just a story. So do bear with me on this. So we're just gonna have some fun. So as this is going into speed mode because there was so much content in this video alone, bear with me. You're gonna be seeing a lot, and if I could show you the full 32 hours that I had recorded, you'd be saying it with me, folks. That's a lot and a little boring, so I'm speeding it all up. And also, I am actually getting over a cold right now, or I actually have a cold right now, so do bear with me on this episode as I try not to sniffle and, and whatnot. So let's have some fun. So with this gathering resources, we are trying to gather dark oak for the roof, and everything. And then I don't know what kind of other wood I'm gonna go with. I know I want some spruce wood and some jungle wood. Um, the spruce wood and some of the other people that I watch on YouTube themselves. I watch a guy called A Cookie God. I do highly recommend it. I will leave his name at the end of the video for you to watch as well. Go ahead and give him a check out. Give him a try. He's well worth your time. Um, sorry. Do give him a try. He is well worth it. I've really enjoyed him. I thought he's been funny. He's just a great guy. Just don't get me wrong. He's a really great guy. So, um, but the spruce log is going to be kind of like as if it's like a beam to like hold everything up and whatnot. So that's what I'm doing. The dark oak is for the roof, and then the jungle is just going to be the regular wood around the base. So that's kind of what I'm going for. We're going to be building a Viking hall. I asked my wife what kind of a hall we want to do here, and she said let's do a Viking hall. So I found a really cool Viking looking hall on the internet, like a photo of it. So I got it set up right next to me as I'm doing this. So or as I've been trying to build this thing, gather resources, I've been getting an idea of what I want this thing to look like. So let's just keep doing some of this mining, and we'll get into story time a little bit later. As you can see, I did do a little bit of mining, and upon mining, I found what what's the word I'm thinking of? I had found a fossil, some coal and some fossil blocks in the ground. So I mined all of that, and I turned it into bone marrow, so it helps me to grow this stuff a little bit quicker. Um, but after this, I have been dealing with some lightning strikes, so I thought I would try to protect my base here a little bit and make it look good. Um, so we're gonna cut into me actually getting the resources finally checked off and everything like that, and so we're gonna get into building. So let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, guys. So in today's story time sharing episode here, we are going to talk about a very special person who's very close to my heart. Um, when it comes to my streams and my builds and everything like that, I usually will dedicate a video or everything to someone that's really close to me, someone that's really special to me. And so in today's story, I am dedicating today's video to my wife's grandmother, Anita Little, or grand in this case to me and the rest of the family. Um, she she's a very special lady, and she's very close to me and my heart, and she's really close to my wife and her heart, and everything like that. And she actually just recently passed away I'm gonna say she passed away just about 3 or 4 months ago now, and she was a very special lady to me. She actually is, even though that she's not my grandmother, she was definitely a lady who I consider to be a grandmother in my heart. Um, Both of my actual grandmothers actually passed away back in 2004 and 2005, so almost 20 years ago now, and so I really didn't get to know my two actual grandmothers. I didn't get to know them very much. And so because of that, I don't have very many memories of both of them. But when I finally got married back in 2018, for the past 5 years, I've gotten to know my wife's grandmother, and she's a very special lady in my heart. She will always hold a special place in my heart. And so, um, this memory is the first time that we actually met. Um, when me and my wife were dating, she she was someone very close to my wife again, as I keep saying. And when we were driving down to Utah to meet her here in the USA, my wife said there are two people you have to get special permission from, not just from my father, but there are two people you have to get permission from and that you have to get approval of before you can marry me. And I said, okay, well, who are they? Well, the first person is my wife's cousin Ariel, and the next person is uh, Marty's grandmother, Grand Little. And because if they said no, my wife would have left me right there and then. So we get down to Utah, and we walk in, and I introduce myself, and kind of going back onto that. So we walk into the house, and I introduce myself, and I'm like, "Hi, Anita Little. My name is Eric Fairrush. I'm dating your granddaughter. She brought me down here to come and meet you guys and whatnot." And it was kind of awkward, you know. I never really hung out with Native Americans. I never really hung out with other people before, and it was kind of a first time for me. And any girl that I dated, they never told me that I had to meet their grandparents. So that was again, that's why it was also a little weird for me at first to meet her and to talk to her was because of that reason. Um, But again, it was just so cool to meet her and everything like that. And it was funny because I get up to go to use the restroom real quick, and my wife's grandmother looks at her and she goes, "What is with you and your cousin dating all these white men?" And it's just so funny because she said it loud enough to where I could hear it in the bathroom. And I'm sitting there going, or I'm standing there and I'm using the restroom, and I'm like, wait a minute, is she talking about me? And I'm like, I'm confused, y'all. Like, let me tell you, you never get more confused whenever someone goes white man, and you're like, me? And so it was just funny because she just out of the blue just said those words. It was kind of like a what kind of moment, and I come back out, and turns out that we actually got to know each other pretty well. And just before she passed away, it was um, really nice for me to give her what we would call a priesthood blessing in the LDS church. And I gave her a blessing, and in that blessing, it was very tender for me because I told her that it was her choice to fight or not, whether she wanted to stay here on earth or go home. But in my heart, I knew that it was time for her to go home, and it was just special for me to be there for her and give her comfort in that time of need. And not just that, but for me to get to know her. I have 5 great years of memories, and I'll be sharing more of those memories as we go on. But as you guys can see right now, I'm starting to get this wall. I'm starting to get the wall laid out here. As you can see, I'm starting to get the corners placed down here. We're stripping the wood. That's the spruce wood. We got the jungle wood, and then obviously the dark oak wood won't come in till a little bit later. But this is just what it looks like so far. Just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Got to pick up some of that wood. You don't want to waste any of your resources here. So let's keep going. Alrighty, you guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put on a little bit of entourage or a little bit of a like background music just to kind of keep you guys entertained a little bit. We're gonna try to spice this up today. Maybe do some metal music or some hip hop music. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna get that figured over time. So let's get that music going, and we'll see you towards the end of the video. So as we round out the end of this episode, I actually had a lot of content that I had to get through on this particular video. I have 19 or 14 episodes I had to go through, a lot of content. If I would have put this all into one video, it would have been 32 plus hours of video and content, and you guys would have gotten very bored of that very, very quickly. So I shortened it up into a 33-minute video. It's a little bit of pride for me. But I just want to thank you guys for all your love and support. I got a bunch of new followers on my Twitch and my YouTube channel, so do please, um, for those of you who followed, I will get your usernames. And in my current season of Minecraft, I'm actually in season 3. You are currently in season 1. Currently in season 3, once I get done with my next build and I get it finished, I'm going to build a wall. And we're just going to put in a wall so then that way that people can get their names recognized on my Twitch and YouTube channel. We're going to get a whole bunch of, I think, leads. I think we'll just copy a Cookie God a little bit, trademark him just a smidge, and copy him just a smidge, and everything like that. And we're just going to do like a leaf wall. New followers, new Twitch followers, and YouTube followers. I'll start posting in that season 3. You guys will start seeing those here soon. But again, this was just so much content I had to edit. So like right here, for example, I'm building a door, kind of like a swinging door. Like when you go into like a great hall, the doors swing open. Or they're swinging outwards, actually. So, again, thank you so much for all your love and support for my new subscribers and followers. We are currently at 28 followers on Twitch and 13 or 14 subscribers on YouTube. So, please, 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 thank you for all your love and support, guys. It's always nice to have new people who follow me and everything. So, please continue doing that, doing the follow, doing the subscribing and everything like that. And, again, it's always a true pleasure to have those new people following. I hope you guys enjoyed story time. I know it wasn't a long one; it was kind of a short one, but I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something new about me as I'm trying to get out there in the world, and people who are very special to me. So, yeah, let's just keep finishing this video, and at the end here, we'll kind of do a last little minute video, and then we will sign off. I'll have a closing page with everything on it and whatnot. So, again, guys, thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Alright, guys, so as I wrap up this video here, again, I hope you guys learned something about my family, learned something about me. I hope you guys enjoy what I do here. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and again, in season 3, I will get that leaf wall put up, and we will get going on that. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We accomplished our goal today of gathering resources and building a house. Let's go. Next episode, we're going to get into the house itself.